Welcome to Wayne's Weird World. Yes, Gus. What do you want? Oh. All right. Come on. Up. Say hello. And you're off again? All right. Fine. Fine. Be that way. Whatever. Cheers. Saturday afternoon, evening. Woohoo. Jamison. Not bad. I thought I was on the end of all this with the Cymbidiums, and I keep finding more that need repotting. Now look at this one. It's crowding itself on this side of the pot. These are the back bulbs. It's not going to grow in this direction. It needs to be taken, cleaned up, fresh potting mix, and moved so the back bulbs are sitting up against this edge of the pot to give the new growth place to grow. So I'll move you out of the way for now. This is the one that I'd completely forgotten about, and I can guarantee that the potting mix on this stuff, this one, is as bad as the other ones. It would be 4 or 5 years, and it's probably just mush. And it's one worth looking after. It's a Tracianum. So let's find out. Oh yeah. It is just mush. But there's still coarse material in there. But all the pine bark that was in there is completely broken down. Look at these roots. They're just rotted away because it's not draining properly. It's sitting in the wet mix because it just hangs off the old clothesline outside. Now some people will just, cut away everything. But these fibrous remains of the roots actually help anchor it in the new mix. Now here's the new growth. I don't want to break that, which I oftentimes do if I'm not paying attention. Just strip it away. Try not to be in a hurry. If they're firm, oh, mush. If they're firm, leave them alone, like that one. Oh, mush there. They're white tips. Mush. Mush, mush, mush. I should be in Alaska with a dog team. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe one of these days when I visit my brother in Anchorage, if it happens to be winter, we might go out. I don't know. May never happen. Not that I'm worried about it. Yeah, mush. Mush. Not very promising. If I would have left this rest of the summer, it probably would have died on me. Oh. A rotten back bulb. Oh God, this thing is foul. It's mush. Yeah. So I've done 30 of them over the last week. Taking a break and then getting back into a few more of them. I've got 4 that I've found like this one that needs pulling out of the pot. New mix. Hopefully the roots are good. It's got new growth coming on it, so all goes well. Then I go along and clean up the back bulbs. At least these back bulbs are firm. I want to be careful of that one. Leave that alone. Oftentimes with those, just split them in half, or thirds or quarters, whatever, and you'll find that they peel off a lot more easily. I was watching one video of this guy, and he just got stuck into the bottom half of the root ball with a big serrated knife, just chopped away at it. Well, if all the roots are good, strong and healthy, you can sacrifice some of that. But one like this, leaving those fibrous bits will help anchor it in the new potting mix. So don't be too hasty. Don't be so hasty. When I see these guys, going at it, hammer and tongs. There's one guy up in the mainland of Australia that serious into big speciosum orchids, and he just drops them out of a pot and gets stuck into them with a tomahawk and chops away. Yeah, okay. Oh, another growth in there. And there's three new growths. So when you're cleaning them up like this, you're also looking for, now that's held in by that root, I'm not going to take that out. You're also looking for any scale insect or anything else. So that's good. That one's ready. I'm going to use the same pot again. Just dump that out. Put a piece of newspaper in the bottom. Fresh mix that I made up the other day. Then I found a bit of pine bark that I'd forgotten about. I just dumped that on top. But I'm not going to go to the trouble of mixing it all together as thoroughly as I normally would. Put the old back bulb to the edge of the pot. That way you're giving the new growth plenty of room to develop. There's pine bark in here, manfur and frond. I'll move it a little bit on this side. Now, I'm going to move it over again. Give it a bit more room that way. And charcoal, perlite, propagating sand, some gravel, a little bit of dolomite lime, very open, free draining mix. Now if I was really being fussy, I'd be going along and cutting all these long fibrous bits into nice bite-sized pieces, but I only do that if they get in the way. So I'm going to have a lot more to go. I thought I was on the home front. The home run. Yeah, well. So I thought. Now, tidy it up a little bit with scissors. By bending them slightly down the center stem, giving them a nice diagonal cut, they end up looking a lot better. This has had scale on it, aphids and everything else, so it's not looking at its best, but it looks a lot better now than it did a few minutes ago. Yep, that's it, Tracianum. See, this is the back bulb that I like to see. And all the other back bulbs in those other pots, I'm going to be putting them in sphagnum moss. So you've got a nice little growth there. So I probably have, that shoulder. I probably have 10 or 15 of these things Some will have roots on them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 that I can see right there. There's just one there, so I'll pop that one up next. And hopefully start seeing the light of day. Now, I'll put the repotting date on this, and that'll be it. That's it. Cymbidiums. Long overdue. This stuff is just, look at that. Now, the only thing that was giving it any good drainage was the amount of gravel, and that goes straight into the orchard. Oh well, chooks will have a fun time scratching around. Cheers. Yucky, yucky, yucky. That's it. Wayne's Weird World. We'll see you next time. Cheers.